like, comment, and subscribe.
For this episode of Let's Talk Jinx, it'll be short and simple. They released a patch 11.24b, which is like a mid patch. They buffed and nerfed some champions, and there's nothing really related to Jinx outside of matchup changes, right? You have Kai'Sa, for example, who like the passive on hit damage looks like it's being changed from 4 to 10 and plus 1 through 5 to plus 10 to 20% AP. Over to 4 to 16, so instead of 4 to 10, it's 4 to 16, that's a buff, I think. 1 plus 8 and 15 to 25% AP. The Q damage ratio is going from 40% bonus AD to 50% bonus AD. And the W evolved cooldown is going from 70% to 77%, meaning that when I play AP Kai'Sa on ARAM, it's even more legitimate. And the reason we're losing is not because I'm 13-2 on AP Kai'Sa when the map is basically for AP Kai'Sa. But in the Jinx like Kai'Sa matchup, there is going to be some extra bonus AD on the Q, but it's only 10%. And in the early game, in the laning phase when you're going to be first dealing with Kai'Sa, that's probably not going to be a lot until she at least gets like a BF sword, depending on what she's building, if she's building crit. Because otherwise, like 10% of like 10 is 1. So 1 extra damage, that might be life or death, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, like, in the early game, that doesn't really change too much. A lot of where this extra damage is going to be coming from is probably once you get out of the laning phase and when people start getting items and things like that. Meanwhile, Varus also got some changes as well. These are under champion buffs, so these are all considered buffs, by the way. So the passive attack duration is going from 5 seconds to 5, 7, 8, 11 at levels 1, 6, 11, and 16. Meaning that the passive attack duration, when he basically kills a minion, he gets passive attack speed, or he gets pop attack speed for 5 seconds. So what a lot of people will do when they're playing Varus is they'll get the minion wave really low, and then when they want to engage on the enemy champions in lane, they'll shoot a minion to get that passive attack speed going, and then start just dropping arrows into the lane opponent. So before, it was just for 5 seconds. Now it's scale, so it's 5 seconds at the beginning, but it'll go up to 7 seconds, 8 seconds, and 11 seconds at each rank that you can get an ultimate, and also at the beginning of the game. So once you hit like level 6, for example, that will last for 7 seconds, and then it'll last for, 11 seconds, etc. Versus Jinx, who's attack speed incarnate, it won't be that great, except for the fact that you can't do that, right? Like, you can't kill a minion and pop get excited. Get excited only works when you've killed somebody or destroyed something. So if he gets the jump on you, you might want to back off a little bit just to kind of wait out the duration of the attack speed. Again, at levels 1 through 6 is going to be 5 seconds, the same as it always is anyways. Nothing really changes until you hit 6. Meanwhile, the W on hit damage is going from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 25% AP to 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15 plus 30% AP. So especially, again, it's more of a late game change where it's going to be more felt, and the bonus AP as well. It's going to be more for a mixed damage build. So like Rage Blade Varus, things like that. So it's looking like it's going on here. I believe Lethality Varus is the strongest Varus right now, so I guess they're trying to get some love into some of his other builds. But again, not really going to affect you in lane phase. If you beat Varus in lane right now pretty handily, you probably still will. The W stack damage ratio is going from plus 2 per 100 AP to target's max to plus 2.5% per 100 AP if target's maximum HP as well. Again, a lot of AP focused changes too that are probably, again, mixed with a Rage Blade build, which is a scaling build, and in laning phase, like, it's not like season, what was it, 5, where you could back and get a Rage Blade first item and it'd probably be good. No, not at all anymore. Jumping down to the champion nerfs, AD carry wise, there is a Vayne nerf. The R bonus attack damage is going down from 35, 50, and 65 to 25, 40, and 55. Sorry, table flip, but it looks like when the R is proc now, if you don't know, when you play Vayne, you tumble, you use the R ultimate. You can also go invisible when you use the Q, which is a tumble, but you also get bonus attack speed. That's part of Vayne's thing. Well, now it's getting lowered right now, so I guess Vayne is considered a little bit too powerful to their liking. So it just means if Vayne tries to all-in you post 6, she's actually going to be slower with the attack speed. So if you kind of are even footing right now with Vayne, you'll probably have a little bit of edge. If you're getting beaten by Vayne, this might let you be a little bit more even footing. And if you already dominate Vayne, you're just going to dominate Vayne a bit harder. So with that being said, these are all the changes. I mean, there's a first strike change down here at the bottom, I guess, where the damage bonus is going from 10% to 9%, but that's like a nerf. So I guess if you really like first strike, it's in a little bit of a nerf. If you don't use it at all and you still use like fleet footwork or press the attack or lethal tempo, then you can just ignore this completely. That's really all the changes that would possibly really affect Jinx, because lane matchups. Obviously, there's other champion changes, but you're probably not going to have to deal with them all that much. Mundo's health regen is going down. Since you are a DPS, you might have to kill tanks like Mundo and stuff. But I mean, like, that's really kind of it. It was kind of a micro patch, as they call it. So we're going to end the video and say thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification, the actual subscribe button. But I don't know which video will be next, because life can have a lot of kinks. So until this time, take care. ggGetJinxed. Thank you for watching.